opponent?
This is Mike. He's the one in charge.
Hey there.
Hello, Mike. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Giovanni.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Giovanni.
Giovanni, pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Sorry. Real quick, that's your question. Yeah, I can stop security and see if we can get those open so you guys. Yeah. We're gonna have another 8. Bit of space, and then another 8. So I'm a male athlete here at the college, so I would never be given the code. So I think you guys are.
I don't have a code.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Yes, it is.
So, definitely gonna ask Julia about that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was calculating. I'm just trying to keep up the rate. Not great, but it works. Thank you.
You're welcome. Where's the spacing? 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not seeing it.
I'm not seeing it either.
Tia.
What are you not seeing?
All 20.
Well, we did load it down,
Yeah.
which just doesn't work. So I had to I tried to do kind of like 5 different layouts. This is the best layout I got so far.
And the rings are
14 by 14. We might, maybe, maybe a little bit bigger. You know, it's just another food.
Then that would make that ring 20.
Not necessarily.
Well,
We
no,
can
it's
go
not-
16, 17,
we have
18,
30,
20.
remember? So we have 30 rings in our
So
exhibition.
Nobody's looking for logic on our. It's always a mess.
No, I got an idea.
Splits are always.
We put 1 over here, 2 over here, 3 over there,
That's so
4
cool.
over there. Make it part of the mental exercise
There you go.
of finding the ring.
I like it.
But then we change it every hour.
Ring.
Go find it.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, seriously though. If you go 1, 2, 3,
Follow
4,
us.
5,
I follow you.
then you go 6 or whatever, and the 20 we can do right there. So your ring 4 is gonna be all there, almost
So-
like 1 to the next.
But it's not the busiest ring of it. It was just between 1 and 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what would that make the corner over there then?
Are you recording?
so was it 20, 19,
Newer
18,
gum.
16?
16.
If you watch this, can you sponsor all the instructors? Because this is great gum. It keeps you caffeinated.
Yes.
It doesn't break your fast.
You're still better.
And this
Yep,
is great.
definitely better
Like
than
right now,
that.
I'm tired.
Okay.
Every 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm not tired anymore.
Right?
I'm completely awake.
I totally
Newer
follow
gum.
your logic, and it's good logic. It's
Sponsor
just
us.
the way it worked out,
Okay.
right?
No problem.
That's the one thing about having different venues. This is a new venue for them. Is figuring out the ring, one for competitors, but also traffic flow, too. Because if you look over there, that's the only entrance to the venue is that way. And then what we don't like to do is put high traffic rings in the corner there, because parents are going to run into there, and it's going to be hard for competitors and parents to get to the other side of the ring. So we're trying to figure that out. So, but I think the solution he might have might actually work. I just think we need to shift people this way. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Pressure, like mostly. He got 8 and he thought he did well, but he was
Start this meeting in about 5 minutes. Thank you. Instructors, can I get like just 5 maybe 10 minutes of your time? That's another new thing that we're doing at this one, where on the sparring tree, you'll notice it'll say Timmy Smith, San Carlos, John Jones, Mountain View, you know, whatever it is. We're like Master Black said, we're trying our best to avoid first round matchups from the same school. Judge those based on power, accuracy, intensity, their stance. We know what a good front punch looks like. Okay, you have it here, he has it there. Don't judge it based on that. Judge it based on the quality of the form.
On your regular kata as well too, you guys got to make sure that you're not spending time at the end of the ring telling everybody what they could improve on, because I hear instructors say, well, you need to do it this way, and then the kid goes back, I should have done it what way, and then they get upset, parents get upset.
I will say this, if your students come to me and ask me what they could have done better, I'm going to say find a new instructor. You should not ask the judges what they can improve.
You can't do that at the Olympics.
I will tell you. I will tell them.
You can't go to the
find a new
Olympics and go, what can I do to improve?
Make sure to turn your events in. Otherwise, that's about all I got. Some of you have tablets. You all received training on that yesterday. Does anybody have any questions?
Judges, go ahead and begin your events.
Okay, when we call your name, come on out. You guys did really well today. And in first place, Miss Molly, come on. At that level, a lot of the kids are very similar in skill. So it gets down to sometimes the nitty gritty. Are the grips correct? Did they do their hair really nice? I'm kidding. What are they doing with their offhand? Is their offhand just dangling, or is it in a specific position? Are their stances, what are their stances like? Are they appropriate for the form? Like, we really start getting into the nitpicky aspect of the judging when you have a big group like that, and it can be very difficult, and sometimes it really sucks as a judge because sometimes the talent pool is off the hook during that whole process. So that's the biggest issue.
And at conclusion, we will begin our instructor events. Included in those instructor events will be instructor forms, weapons, sparring, our futures event, and some extra special announcements you won't want to miss. Take a seat.
Some of you might know we are going to Beijing this summer for Jackie Chan training. The conditions that you would only pick 30 kids out of all United schools.
On the front or the back? The back. I like that lead.
It showed tenacity, skill, and determination. A lot of these kids have been training for 6 months for this opportunity.
No, but as an athlete, you put more power. Ashley flowed.
I like Ashley flowed, and Ashley's technique was way sharper than Matthew. Matthew had a very aggressive.
So, can I have Ben Kong come up here? Emma from Burlingame.
And Logan had a little bit of balance.
What you've seen before.
I'll say with
Good? Yes. Okay.
Oh, she has to leave.
She looked really good, but
I choose between Kathleen or yeah, just
The Hannah had good kicks. I like the kicks.
Let's give these guys a round of applause.
His kick missed, his punch missed, but his spinning back fist hit.
first place winner, second place winner.
Hey! Sorry. What's up, guys? What's on the hill? How are the tablets? How do the tablets work out?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it worked great for me. There are a couple little things that I took notes on. And then I know there's some other issues, not issues, just more like notes to make it more user-friendly.
Yeah.
Especially if it's done right.
Yeah, exactly, right? Once, yeah. There's a talk about Robert, how he trains his people well.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I was like, I know.
So, all right.
Sure. Well,
Get in the room?
Yep. All right. Get home. I just want to sit here for a little bit. Yeah. Pretty little water. I still think it's very.
It's got the braids on it, you know.
Yeah. It was good. It was a good tournament. There was obviously some hiccups, but our job is to make sure that people don't see those hiccups. But they definitely happened. There was some rings where it was one person, a little bit higher rank, and then of course we want to make sure they have a good experience. So we asked the rank below them if it was okay for them to participate, and so we give them the option to do it. And funny enough is, the girl that was alone made friends with some of the other girls. Yeah. And then the Jackie stuff. Like, it's such a huge milestone for our company to be involved. So years ago, back in 2000 or maybe 99, not too sure, we built a relationship with the Shaolin Temple. And so with that, because our roots are back to the Shaolin Temple, that relationship was so huge and milestone to kind of build. And this is exactly the same thing with this organization, with Jackie. Having these kids be accepted today, having the opportunity to go to Beijing, train with this elite stunt coordinators, martial artists. On top of that, they'll get to go to the Shaolin Temple. Shout out to, K-Star for helping us organize this stuff too. So, and it's just the experience and opportunities these kids are gonna get are just, it's crazy, and just doing that. And it was really fun watching their faces, and just being surprised. Some of them looking at me like, did you just call my name? So that was great. I don't even think they know what they're getting into, but anyways, yeah, just having that opportunity is fantastic. So on that note, I'm gonna go find my pants because I need to go to the airport. So yeah, I think I left my keys in my bag, which is downstairs. Yeah, boy.